All right, here we are. Sunday. I would say the start of another fresh week of training, but I did something that I have been really good about, you know, not doing, holding myself accountable. And even though I want to do what I'm about to say that I did, I've been, like I said, I've really been walking the straight line, staying really good about it. But I come in here yesterday when it's supposed to be a rest day, and I kind of did like a full body, not full body, but I did, yeah, not full body, but I did like 3 or 4 different upper body parts. Started with a little bit of shoulders, hit some triceps since this is the week that I'm supposed to skip. But I come in yesterday, I was like, well, let's hit some triceps, you know? And then I finished with just a little bit of chest. Now I'm gonna say I don't fully regret it because, well, let me say this: I don't fully regret it, but I'm a little sore. It's kind of funny how that works, right? I'm a little sore. For some reason, it's my forearms and my hand. Of course, I was warming up, pulling these. I worked up to 4 plates, and without straps, it's a lot of weight to hold. So maybe that's what it is. It's not actually sore. It's just I was just feeling the weight. But um, yeah, that this is the week that was supposed to be coming off of 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks, 2 days rest. Well, I could throw that out the fucking window because I come in here yesterday. I didn't go crazy on shoulder press. I did actually hit a PR. Um, and I, put a little YouTube short up of it. Hit 285 for 5, pretty controlled. The first 4 were easy, like super easy. The weight did not feel heavy. The fifth one was tough, but like I said, I was going controlled and fairly slow. It wasn't bad. Yeah, 285 for 5 reps on shoulder press. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really have anything to do yesterday, and it is scorching hot. I don't know how it feels where all of you guys are at, but like for the past 4 days, the heat has really ramped up here in Missouri, and I think it's going to stay that way for a month or two. It's that time of year, so there's really nothing to do outside. I didn't want to be out in it. I have to work outside in it 5 days a week, anyways. So I just had that itch, man. I was sitting at home. I was bored. I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the gym. Have it hit a little workout. Hit 3 or 4 different body parts. Don't really isolate one specific area. Get a nice little pump. That's exactly what I did. It was more or less because I didn't even want to record a YouTube video. Like I didn't record for YouTube like I am right now. It was just like a nice therapy session, just to blow off some steam, get out of the house. Now, will that come back to bite me in the ass later in the week? Maybe. You could actually almost say definitely, because my body's not used to it. I've been doing alternating one day off to 2 days off, back and forth for I don't know what's it been, probably about 3 months now, and I've kind of been getting in that rhythm, getting used to it. But who knows? I mean, I could feel totally fine. A lot of it just depends on how much rest I get during the week, and I just gotta see how it plays out. But yeah, I come in here yesterday and had a good workout, a nice little therapy session to clear my head. So today, pretty obvious at this point, we're gonna hit some back. Start with some heavy. Not well. Honestly, I don't know. It's probably won't be too heavy. I might even add like a 25 on each side. I mean, it depends how many I get here. We're gonna start with some plate loaded rows. I haven't started with this in a while, so do about 3 sets. Don't want to drop set. Um, yeah, we'll keep it going after that. Oh, good start. Pretty good number of reps. Um, I'm torn. I know I could go a little heavier, but I'm trying to be calculated here. I don't know if I should. Let me think. If I throw a 25 on, I did 14, and I was going really slow. You guys seen it. So if I, was a little more aggressive, at least specifically on the concentric, the part where I'm actually pulling the weight back, could I have done 15, 16? Probably. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll throw 25 on each side, try to be a little more aggressive on the concentric, but on the eccentric, still controlled, get a good stretch. And maybe it'll have me around 12, 13 a couple times. Might not do a drop set here. We'll fill it out, kind of see. Yeah, good start. I'm gonna throw some 25s on. Shit. All right, so what do you do whenever you lose a plate mid set on just one side too, not both. I don't know. I think what I did was kind of the best, rather other than just completely stopping, reloading, and trying it again. I didn't want to do that. Fuck, that sucks. Well, I mean, I think that makes up for it. I did 2 extra reps with just the 5 after I stopped on this side. You guys probably didn't even see that actually, but yeah, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, the 25 fell off on this side after about, oh, I don't know, the 4th or 5th rep, whatever it was. All right, let me try this again. Hopefully I don't lose any plates. Maybe I can't be so aggressive on the concentric. Just try to rep it out, controlled. If I only get 8 or 9, I only get 8 or 9. Maybe I will throw in a drop set then. All right, let's try one more. All right, I know that wasn't the best form, but having to slow it down a little bit like I did so that fucking 25 wouldn't fall off made it so much tougher. Yeah, I felt that. Not that I didn't feel it on the other 2, but whew, fuck it. Let's keep it going, man. Let's do a drop set. Let's keep this good feeling going. Oh shit. Good start. Good fucking start. Let's do something else. All right. I figured I shouldn't try to explain this. I mean, is it any surprise? I'm gonna do some close grip, reverse grip, or supinated, whatever you want to call it. Lat pull downs. Um, actually, I think I think I'm gonna mirror what I just did over here on the plate loaded row. I'm gonna do a couple sets. If not all three of them, we'll see how heavy it is. If it's not too bad, I'll do all three sets. But at least a couple pretty fucking heavy. And then, like I said, either the third set and the drop set or just a drop set. I'm gonna go pretty light, like a complete contrast than 180 of what I'm gonna do in the first two, which is gonna be pretty heavy. Like the debate, it's always should you train heavy or should you train a little lighter with more control? And I'm of the mindset, why can't you do both? I mean, get the best of both worlds, you know? Come in here, as long as you're feeling good, do your first couple sets on maybe the first couple exercises. Pretty fucking heavy. How heavy that is, that depends on you, what your own little flavor is, what you like. And then, on the set or two after that, or maybe a drop set on each one, go pretty light. Not too light, you don't want it to be like you're not even breaking a sweat, but go lighter, pretty light, and get more control and contractions, squeeze with those sets. You're getting the best of both worlds. So instead of trying to figure out what works best for you, just do both. You get a little bit of the heavy training, a little bit of the light training. Your body's going to respond to both and make it the best of both worlds. Like I said, that's my mindset. That's how I like to do it. But I mean, the most important thing is find what works for you. You could try that and hate it. I love it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I like to train heavy, even while I'm cutting, as heavy as I can. I like to train heavy, but I also know there is something to going just a little lighter, controlling the weight more, squeezing that contraction a little harder because it's not so heavy that it's overwhelming you, that you're just kind of powering through. Um, so yeah, I mean, let's try it. So I'll do two sets. I got them maxed out, which considering what I've already done, and then I'm gonna do reverse close grip. It's gonna be fairly heavy. Like I said, do two or three sets and then go down from there. Yeah, that was pretty heavy. It was heavy, but it wasn't like like I said, like overwhelming or anything. Do at least one more, possibly all three, but it just depends how the next one goes. Pretty good though. All right, let's finish with old reliable. Oh, well, at least it's been old reliable as of late, and it's really become my favorite, probably my favorite back exercise to do. Um, Especially when I throw it in like I am today as the finisher, kind of the last exercise of the day, because I can only work with how much weight is on here. You know, it's not like a bar; you just keep throwing it on. Um, there's a certain amount of weight, and it's not really heavy enough. So when I wait for to the very end, it's still light, but it's obviously feels a little heavier. I'm more fatigued. Um, but even in saying that, this exercise I think works better, kind of like shoulder flies for shoulders. It works better when you don't quite go as heavy. Again, you don't want to go so light that you're not even breaking a sweat. You're kind of just almost going through the motions, you know. But instead of going crazy heavy, like you don't want to hit no 5 rep maxes here. That's for fucking sure. But lighten it up to where you're getting 12 to 15, maybe even a little more than that if you're just really trying to go light, maybe save your joints or something, or let your CNS kind of recover, whatever it is. But I think this works better going just a little bit lighter on the lighter side. But yeah, it's that high, not even really high. We're just gonna call it this, just to keep it simple. But that high to low row, and it's fucking awesome. So 3 sets with a drop set. And I think I might call it today because you gotta remember I'm hitting back again in 2 days. Tuesday is back day again. So I think 9 sets with 3 drop sets on each one, or 1 drop set on each exercise. 12 total. That's plenty. Fuck. I thought that would be like a heavy 15 for me. Wrong. Dead fucking wrong. Let me throw. I'll probably throw 2 more 5s on here. I already have a 10 added. This is what I'm saying. I can only add so much. This isn't made to really add weight like I'm adding it, but throw 2 more 5s on, and hopefully that has me around 12 to 15 for 2 more. Oh my God. I think that's it for back. Actually, I know that's it. I do think I'm gonna hit a little chest. May or may not record it, but it's gonna be nothing crazy. Pretty moderate weight. Try to get 3 decent sets, and then we'll check out the pump. Woo! I unintentionally got some cardio in with that shit, if you want to call it cardio. But, and it's funny how things work out. I've been meaning to do more rounds of posing. I just haven't got to it. But I was forced, oh my God, I was forced to do 3 rounds here because so when I turn the camera the other way, I can kind of see through the reflection where I'm standing. But even in saying that, I can't fully tell. So I did that first round with my camera recording, not through the mirror, turned the other way. And I went back and watched it. On half the posing, I was standing like this, not even directly at the camera, which I was trying to do that, but like I said, I can't tell. Like half of it, I wasn't even facing the camera right. It wasn't the best. So then I was like, okay, let me turn the camera back the other way, do it again. And I started posing, didn't hit record. So I went through that whole posing routine again without even recording it. And I sat down and I was like, all right, let's check this out. Obviously, there was nothing there. So then I had to do it one more time. And I am exhausted now, which is a good sign that, I really do need to do my posing routine more back to back. But yeah, I mean, and I'm supposed to do abs. I don't even know if I want to now. That was kind of cardio, kind of a core workout all in one. I don't want to make excuses, but kind of wore me out, I don't want to do too much because I already came in yesterday on what was supposed to be a rest day. So, I mean, I might do abs. Either way, you guys aren't going to see it. But yeah, it's been a good day. I'm fucking exhausted now. So, that's it. Back done. Tomorrow, I'll be back in here for some chest. And until then, I'm going to try to get some rest. Again, like I said, might do abs. But yeah, that's it.